G'day gang, GameolioDan here. How you going? Back at the Lord of the Rings Online? Yep. I will say this, I have loaded in to the 64-bit beta. And I don't know. I don't know if I should. I might be playing with my life here. Just because it is in beta. And it might crash and that could be a bit of a bother. But yes, it is the 64-bit version. And I wonder how things differ. I probably should do a little bit of recording of certain areas. Let's see in both versions and see how they compare. Still have that little frame skip every once in a while though.
Hope is not in vain.
So you have returned and with evil tidings? This is the mark of a gaunt lord. Perhaps you have seen one before. Sometimes gaunt lords use these sigils to summon the fell spirit that animates the white. The sigil you have brought is a mark of Drugoth the Black, powerful gaunt lord. As for what drew the Nazgûl and this gaunt lord to Helegrod, I fear I know now what they seek.
A strange fate brings you hither.
Fire and ice. What the Nazgûl seeks has become apparent to me, GameolioDan. Glóin told you of the fall of Helegrod, I expect. Durin, the fifth such dwarf to bear that name, slew the dragon Thorog, but perished during the battle alongside most of his company. When it became clear that Helegrod was a place of evil and their attempts to restore it futile, the dwarves removed the riches from the treasury and left the dragon's body to moulder. However, I fear the cold and ice of Orad Lostol may have preserved the body of the dragon far longer than any would have thought. Even after death and the passage of so many years, the body of Thorog would possess much power. I fear that Drugoth the Gaunt Lord might use his arts to place some spirit within that corpse, raising the most terrible of wights to the service of Angmar. A dragon wight within reach of Imladris is too grave a threat to be ignored. I must ask that you go into the treasury of Helegrod and put an end to the plans of Drugoth and the Nazgûl. It will be a difficult task, so gather a party of mighty warriors and go forth. Or just be inspired. Okay. Enter the Helegrod Treasury and end the Nazgûl's schemes.
A strange fate brings you hither.
Okay. Gotcha. So do we just ride back? I guess so. What? My legs! I can't feel my legs! It's alright. You'll be alright. It's alright. Look. It's fading off already. Just walk it off. I mean limp it off. Just limp it off. Now, Rivendell always looked great. But I think, there might be some lighting effects there. Maybe the flowers look nicer. Softer. Looks softer somewhat. It still looks great. Right, let me have a look where we got to go. To the Misty Mountains. Alright, so we do need to go back up there, so we'll go to Glóin's camp and travel north. But there's like a very subtle frame skip every once in a while. I don't know if that's just from... maybe I should just test standing still. Maybe it says I move, things are popping in. Like then. It just happened then. Where you may not notice it on the video, but I definitely see it happening. It was the same thing in the 32-bit version as well. I don't know if that'll get rectified with a 64-bit version, but it'd be nice. It's hard for me to say. I don't know enough about these things. All I know is what I see. Okay.
How can I be of service?
Send us north, my friend. Send us north to Glúin's camp. Which I'm sure I will find in a second. The Vales of Anduin. Here we go. See, I knew I'd find it. It was just a matter of time. Oh, my goatee companion here has a light on his back. I didn't see that before. Alright, so we travel north. Folks, anybody who has played or is played in Lord of the Rings Online and they do have done some tests between 32-bit and 64-bit version, let me know what you think. What have you noticed? I did notice that my sound settings were all different. I had to set them again, because when I loaded in, it was very loud. Everything was at 100%. So I had to go back and load up a 32-bit version and copy all my settings so I knew what I had them set to, as I didn't want it to suddenly sound different. I feel like I can see further. I did set... I'll show you what I did. So I went through my graphical settings, my graphics, and I just about maxed... Well, not that one, but I maxed just about everything I could find. Ultra high. Before, a lot of this stuff was like a medium and high. So I just went through and I popped everything as high as I could except for this and anti-aliasing. Overbright bloom filter. I'll leave that one alone. But for the most part, I went through and I just ticked everything. So, hopefully things look a lot nicer. I mean, they already did look nice. But now they may look even nicer. Yeah, because I remember when I first got this new PC, I went through and there was a few things that I had issues with when playing this game. But that seems to have all gone away. Apart from the frame skip, which I can definitely live with. I've been living with it for all this time.
Elrond Half-Elven fears that the remaining Nazgûl has enlisted the aid of the gaunt Lord Drugoth to instill a fell spirit into the frozen corpse of the ancient dragon Thorog and raise the beast once more as a wight. Little time remains to stop their evil plans.
We better hop to it. Gotcha, High Priest. Better get this priest down quick. That guy's about to bust out. Although we could probably just start work on that guy. Take the other dude. Work him with a little bit of LOS. Come on, mate. He's right there. Got him. We move on. Oh, hey. Ah, I see Nazgûl and Drugoth. Oh, Fell Spirit's free. Well, maybe it wasn't free. Looked like he broke out of it. Terrible Fell Spirit. Obelisk. A plaque on the side of the obelisk is written in several tongues. It reads, I, Durin, Lord of Khazad-dûm, have delved this vault with the aid of the Gwathi Mirdain to protect the great riches found here. There are obelisks crafted by the arts of elves as a token of friendship. Only those who invoke the name of the Starkiller may pass. 3 times 3 are the obelisks, and 3 times must you speak. Oh, where's this going? Those guys didn't see me. There's tunnels going everywhere. Oh, thought there was a spirit there as well. To the back, is there some more obelisks or something? Yes, there is. And a lot of archers and oath-sworn here. Easily dispatched, however. Okay, we got high priests, and high priests. Oh. Just completely ran through that. I could have left that high priest to do whatever they were doing in that cauldron. All of them are down. Invoke the name of Alberath. Alberath at the obelisk. Right, so we should go to that other area as well. There might be another obelisk there. Could be, or maybe it won't be, and it's just a dead end. We should check it out either way. Drop! Skeleton down. What do we got? A lot of fell spirits. This guy's still walking around real casual like. Dude's dying all around him. He's like, this ain't gonna ruin a perfectly good day for me. To, of course, a shot an arrow right into his butt. Alright, I've got 3 fell spirits over here. I don't see an obelisk I can interact with though, so maybe it is something of a dead end. Let's take him out either way. Definitely nothing we can interact with here. Should have just turned around and went back the other way. Well, at least we know now. Can also go that direction, but let's go around the back. Doesn't look like anything's here. Guess we'll go back. I don't think we have to worry about respawns here, so... Avoid these clowns if possible. Try this tunnel. Oh, could be around there. Yep, that's definitely one. Alright, let's set the trap. I'll attack this guy. Use my bar shot on him. We'll see who comes a-running. That'll be you, sir. Oh, that fire zone right there stays around for a while, doesn't it? Okay. Invoke this one. That's two. Now just gotta find that final one. And then see what happens in the middle. Terrible fell spirit. So they all green. Whoa! Wonder if there's any relation to the torch colors that are on the outside there. The green and blue everywhere. Get out of here, spider. These are all blue. Nice uppercut there, fell spirit. A lot of blue and green torches. Ah, there we go. Wonder if it's got anything to do with that. Have to go and look at the other ones that had the obelisks that we could interact with. Whether it was all blue out up front and the other ones all green. Oh, where'd all you guys come from? Oh, no! Good thing I didn't start fighting those guys. Right. Oh, what? I just got rid of all those punks. Guess if you don't get rid of the priest, he'll just keep respawning or raising more Earthsworn. There's a possible wall to sneak around the back and interact with this obelisk. It absolutely is. Let's skedaddle in the Nazgûl's plans, gladly. Could be completely coincidental, but the other one had blue flames out the front, this one had blue flames out the front. But you know what? Perhaps they all have blue flames out the front. The gate has been raised. We are prepped. There's the Nazgûl. I tire of these intrusions. You wait. Enough. Arise, spirits. Help bring this great beast back to our world. Uh-oh. Oh no. Thorog. Arise, spirits. Getting the old heart starter going. Come on, man. Snap out of it. He's up now. Oh, no. Thorog! No, he is breaking free! The meddling of these fools has broken my control! Oh. Uh-oh. There goes Thorog. I shall deal with these witless worms. Oh, we're gonna fight a Nazgûl. I got you, Nazgûl. Going down, punk. Been on a long hunt. And now it ends. Oh, I call upon the eye. Oh, crap. Don't let the Nazgûl stab you. Gotta watch where I step, I don't want to pull any more over. Fools, I cannot be slain by your arts. I return to Mordor and my master. Empty robes. Can I claim them? Can I wear the robes? I guess not. Alright, so we're going to go back to Elrond. Can do. Let's go. So good that I kept the milestone there. We've had so much back and forth between Rivendell and the Misty Mountains. Just appreciating the lovely singing voice.
Hope is not in vain.
You have done a great thing today, GameolioDan. Few have faced the might of a Nazgûl and lived to tell the tale. Fortunately, the waters of the Bruinen and your pursuit of him weakened him to the extent that you could defeat him and send him back to Mordor. As for the matter of the dragon, it would appear that although the ritual was partially successful, the dragon wight is not fully under the control of Drugoth. It still presents a threat to Rivendell, but not so great as would have been had the ritual been completed. For now, we can turn our attention to other matters, although someday you may wish to return to Helegrod and end this threat completely.